Yo, welcome to Chick Clicker. No, it's not that type of game. Don't even think about it. It's like an idle clicker game. We're going to check it out. Let's go. Hatchery, 0 egg. Upgrades, 0 coin. So what do you do? He got to collect the cabbage. Level 1. Collect that egg. Well, so what are we doing here? So we have 1 egg. Let's click on the hatchery here. So we have an egg. Let's click on a... Oh, this is the cabbage patch. Gotcha. So what do we do with our egg? Let's find out. I literally... I'm pure blind right now. No clue what's happening. I'm assuming that this is going to hatch into a chicken, potentially. How about upgrade? We have no money yet, so... we don't know what that means. Maybe when we level up again, we might potentially get a some kind of money situation. We gotta figure out how to make money here. We got another egg. Should we hatch it? You can only assume that you want to hatch this guy, right? Let's put him right next to that guy. Yeah, I mean, this is part of the Steam Next Fest. This is a demo. So, you know, I don't expect this to be particularly robust. But sometimes a game just catches your eye, and when a game says Chick Clicker, I'm checking it out. You know what I'm saying? That sounded really creepy. Probably shouldn't say that on camera. Not that I'm on camera, but... Okay, so what's going on with our chickens? Our egg situation? Maybe we're not doing this right? Oh, we click this. Oh, okay. I guess this isn't matured enough. We're getting 500 gold per chicken. Incubate speed. Drop food speed. 4,000 for farm. Let's do movement speed and drop food speed. What do you say? Can we click this guy yet? No, we can't do that yet. So we're gonna wait for him to incubate. Okay, interesting. Oh, wait, now we have chickens. They incubated. So they collect stuff as they go through. So we don't need to click on each individual cabbage. Okay, we have 3 chickens now. We got a whole little squad. Hell yeah. Let's let them acquire the egg. And then we want to go check out our hatchery here. Yep, we unlocked that. Cool. So we have another chicken. Let's do an incubate speed upgrade. We can't really afford a movement speed upgrade. So... we're not gonna get it. Let's make some money. Let's ride. The music is a vibe. It sounds like a song I've heard before though, so I wonder if it's copywritten. But if it is, you know, it's all good. I don't really care. What are they gonna do? Shut me down? They would never dream of doing that. Why would they do that? Anyway, so we want to level up to unlock an egg, it looks like. We have 4 chicken. I don't really know, like, what's the point of having more chickens? They're still walking. It would be cool if maybe, like, if you left them alone, they kind of went and moseyed around on their own. Instead, they're just, like, slowly... You remember in RuneScape when you used to follow someone and they followed you? And you, like, dance by following each other? That's what it looks like these guys are doing. I guess you have a bigger, like, area of effects, if you could call it that. Right? Oh, let's grab the egg. Let's go over to the hatchery. We should be able to hatch an egg now. Yeah. I guess you can kind of see it's kind of cracked. Drop food speed. I guess we'll grab that. I don't really know what's grabbed, dude. We're saving up 4K to... potentially get the farm. I wonder if that's going to introduce a new gameplay element. Because this is a little stale. I'm not going to lie to you. We have 5 chickens. I guess the strategy is you want to click on cabbages. First of all, do chickens eat cabbage? Maybe they do. I've never had a chicken. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you want to click on cabbages that have cabbages in the way. Like, let's leave this and hope something spawns on the other side of it. Yeah, what about this? Yeah, we have a lot of chickens, so we got the egg almost immediately. Let's go hatch her up. That egg is gone. That egg is gone. I hate to say it. I don't know where it went. I think it went on this slot as well. Or something. Maybe it hatched it automatically because we have $725. Let's do a drop food speed again. Because I'm assuming that's cabbage spawn rate? Maybe? It does seem like a lot more spawning now. Kinda. Kinda want to save up for the farm at this point. Because it doesn't seem like we're going to be really gaining anything that quickly at this point. And it looks like we're leveling up slower and slower, which is kind of alarming because, like, I feel like if you upgrade too much, you might kind of soft lock yourself in some way. Look at them. It's like a UFO of chickens. They're just rotating around. I'm not like super impressed right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Seems very basic. I wonder if we unlock the farm, if it's going to introduce some new gameplay mechanics. I would say like the first portion of your game it's a little slow. Just with all due respect. Okay, so we hatched that. Should we just save up for farm? Like I don't really care about incubate speed. Or movement speed at all. Yeah, I mean, these upgrades seem relatively pointless. I would love something that, like, made cabbages more XP. You know? Double cabbage XP. Or, I don't know. Also, I kind of wish your chickens would spread out a bit. Like, there is a benefit of having more chickens, but it's very small because it's just, like, a bigger area of effect of pickup radius basically. So it's like I just to be honest, I don't really care that I have more chickens. Maybe each chicken that you get, it would increase the value of XP the cabbage gave you towards your next level. But there's just no reason to really be excited at all for new chickens. But maybe that'll change with the farm. We need to save up, and it looks like we're going to be saving up for a while. So what do you want to talk about? I feel like I would never want to have a chicken as a pet. I live in the southern United States, where people quite often have chickens as pets. I don't live in a particularly rural area, but I have friends that have chickens, so it's not unheard of for people to have chickens kind of out in the suburbs and stuff. But it just doesn't seem like a particularly engaging animal to have. I guess it is kind of cool to get your own eggs. Speak of the devil. Let's see if we got a hatch here too. Yeah, we got a hatch there. So we're at 1,000 gold. It's gonna be a journey, I'll tell you that. Nothing against chickens. They're cool. Like, have you ever seen a chicken eat something? Like, they, like, grab it and, like, toss it up and catch it. It's crazy. They're like a little dinosaur. I think they actually are dinosaurs, too. Like the descendants of dinosaurs. I like the time of day changing. That's cool. I do respect that attention to detail. And I do like how it's not just one song, too. That is cool. There is a little variety here. This definitely seems like maybe a game that you would play when you're, like, you know, like, listening to a podcast or maybe watching FizzGig YouTube videos on the side. Subscribe. Yeah, but this is a side game for sure, which there's nothing wrong with. It controls well. It doesn't seem very buggy, except for that situation when we put the egg in the incubator and it like claimed the egg and placed it at the same time. I was kind of unsure what was going on there, but that seems like a rare. I wouldn't even call it a bug. It was just like a kind of a general clunkiness in that action, but everything else seems kind of cool. Like I like the quirky chickens rotating around in their conglomerated chicken cluster. I like the time of day change. The menu seemed to work just fine. So it's a cool game so far. But yeah, I don't know if I would ever have chickens. How many chickens do you have typically? Like when you have a coop? Do you have like 5 or 10? I feel like 10 would be a lot of work. Wouldn't they like shit everywhere? I don't know. I do eat a lot of eggs though. So I do respect that. I've been on a fried egg sandwich kick. So you crack a couple eggs, toss them in the pan. Well, you throw a little butter in there, crack a couple eggs, toss them in the pan. You're gonna fry an egg. Up to you if you want the yolk to be runny or hard. And then as the egg finishes up, you're gonna grab some toast. You're gonna toast it. I like to toast. I like to toast my toast pretty dark. I like to toast my bread pretty dark. Not dark, but like I like my bread to be crispy. Let's say that. When the bread is done, you try to time it so the egg is done at the same time. You put that nice hot fried egg on your sandwich. And you eat it. You eat it. You don't put any mayonnaise or nothing on it. I kind of like my yolk to be runny, so it kind of adds a little moisture to the sandwich. And that's like a lunch for me, man. I've really been digging that. Damn, now I want some eggs. I used to be the type of guy to exclusively eat scrambled eggs. But man, there's something, maybe it was as I got older or something, my tastes have expanded, and I really enjoy a fried egg. I had a poached egg for the first time a little while ago, maybe like a couple of years ago. It was bomb as hell. It was really good. My wife, she likes eggs as well. So maybe it would be maybe I'll get some chickens, dude. Nah, I won't. I still won't. Dude, it's gonna be a battle for us to save it to 4K. I don't know if that's doable, dude. I mean, it is. It's just gonna take forever because our levels are getting slower and slower. So let's do the math here. If every egg is $500, we have something incubating right now, I believe. So we have $2,000. We need $2,000 more dollars. So if my math is right, we need 4 more levels. And we're about to get one right now. Okay, so we have to grind for 3 more levels after this. What was that? Did that seem like... Wait, we just got a bunch of eggs, dude. Okay. I like that. I like that. So level 10, maybe you get a bonus. Okay, I respect that. I would maybe give the player like 2 or 3 eggs at level 5, just to show them that something different happens. Because I hate to be like this, but some players might quit your game before they get to level 10. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm not saying it's bad, but you know the attention span of players. They could very well completely lose patience. The little patience they have. Trust me, as someone that makes videos and seeing how most people click off of my video within the first 11 seconds because they probably hate my voice or they hate, I don't know, it's not scripted, I don't even know, or they just didn't mean to click on the video, they accidentally clicked on it. That's very possible. Let's see if our eggs are hatched. This one is, oh yeah, they are. So there's our farm. Wait, are we gonna be creating another farm? What happened? We expanded our farm. Interesting. I was not expecting such a thing. Okay. Well, this is kind of cool. Can I rotate the camera? You can't rotate the camera, as far as I know. Very bare bones controls and stuff. I'm literally just... There's no reason to even have my other hand on the keyboard. Which is fine, I guess. What was I talking? Oh, yeah, having chickens. Yeah, I don't know if that's for me, man. I used to run a pet store. I used to have quite a career in pet store, pet retail, working various positions at tons of different companies, doing different things. I ended up running an entire pet store for a while. And I've done every position in between. And I feel like it kind of burned me out on my love of animals. Let's go grab this egg real quick. It is kind of on the side of the screen. I know you have to make some compromises with how the game is framed here, but it is weird that I can just go off screen. Just, I don't, it's not something bad. I don't know. But, yeah, I feel like my enthusiasm for loving animals, not that I don't like animals. I would save an animal. Like, if there's a fire and there was like a dog or a dude I didn't know, I would save the dog. I feel like a lot of people would do that too. We gotta hatch this egg too, by the way. I'd like to maybe get to like level 20 in this video. Do you think I'll be able to do that? Would I be able to ramble enough? Who knows? Because I kind of want to see the bonus you get at level 20. This game comes out in July, I believe, by the way. But yeah, like I do like animals still, but my career at pet stores, it's not that I don't like animals, but like I think it's a lot of burnout with handling people that love their animals too much, maybe? Not that you could love an animal too much, because every animal deserves love. I'm a huge animal advocate, by the way. Like and this is me rambling and stuff, but I've considered going vegetarian to protect animals because I don't think I could ever kill one. I feel like it's kind of hypocritical that and this is something I struggle with internally. I feel like it's kind of hypocritical that I consume animals, but I wouldn't have the heart to kill them myself. So like, it's kind of like I'm cheating the system, and I don't feel ethically 100% responsible doing that. But I'm not like an animal crazy guy. But there are people that are just like obsessed with their animals and they're jerks and mean about it and stuff. And let's just say I was not heartbroken when I exited my position as a store manager at a pet store. But I feel like it kind of soured me on doing things like getting chickens. You know what I mean? Or, you know, using the aquatics knowledge I have to set up like an elaborate saltwater fish tank that has beautiful clownfish and blue tangs and shrimp and stuff in it. I think it's a case of, I mean, you've heard this before, right? You don't want to like make a hobby your work because you kind of lose passion for it when something becomes work. I know I like, that's been a thing that I've heard before. And I feel like there's definitely something, we got to do drop food speed, and we're 1 coin short of that, which is heartbreaking. We don't need incubate speed because you level up too slowly. The only upgrade worth getting is drop food speed, literally. It is spawning under us, by the way. But yeah, it's like, and like that's kind of why, you know, making the YouTube videos and stuff, why I don't think I would ever right now I'm not in the position where I even think I'll ever be able to monetize or anything like that, or like stream on Twitch where I'm like getting donations and subscribers and stuff. I don't think I would ever be into that because I don't really want to lose my passion for video games. Like, I make these videos because I really do genuinely enjoy checking out new games, and it's an excuse for me to talk to myself while I do it and not feel lonely, you know? And like, I don't know how monetization works on YouTube, but I don't want to put extra ads on my videos and like make money off of it and get to a position where I'm making a video because I have to, because I kind of felt that when I was working at pet stores, you know? I started to work at pet stores because I loved animals. It's like one of my favorite things ever. And, you know, at the end of that, like, you do come out the other side at least not as enthusiastic about loving animals. I was not expecting to get this deep during this game, but hey, we're here, right? So yeah, hold me to that. Hold me to that. We making videos because it's fun. We're in the good old days right now. Don't care about views. Don't care about I do care about that stuff because it's always such a, like, sometimes I'll have a video that just like randomly gets like 1,000 views, and I'll get like a bunch of likes and some comments and stuff, and it's just like a really pleasant surprise. It's just really awesome. But by no means am I making these videos for that reason, you know? But every comment or whatever I get, just because I'm a small channel, you know, I only have, you know, so many subscribers. Blows my mind that people even take the time to leave comments or whatever. But like, we ain't here for that. We ain't here because we are. I hate this. You will never hear me saying this, okay? We ain't making this video because we're content creator. I despise that phrase. Oh, we got an egg? It's been a while, dude. I don't know if we're getting to level 20. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be rough. We can't get drop food speed increasing, though. Let's definitely grab that. We'll have to get another egg hatched before we can get the next one. But yeah, I've already experienced a situation where I really loved something, and because I made a career out of it and I made money off of it and it became business, you have to put the business side of that first before your, you know, intimate passion for it. And that really sucks. And it's super easy to burn out on something. If you really, really love something, be careful what you wish for. Because if you can make money doing it, I feel like it's inevitable that it will change it. And you'll have to compromise and do stuff that you don't want to. And I feel like I learned my lesson with that. I don't really want to do that with this. If I had to choose between continuing to play games, checking out new games, playing Schedule 1 and Supermarket Simulator and Grocery Store Simulator and Monster Train, all the variety of games that I play, that I love, and like never make a cent off of it, but just kind of enjoy sharing those videos with people and getting cool ass comments and getting a subscriber here and there just to brighten my day. Or if I had to pick making money off of it and like grinding it hard and like forcing a career out of it, but losing my enjoyment of video games from it, I would 100% choose not to make money off of it. I've learned my lesson with the pet stores. I wasn't expecting to get into that. That's crazy. Why am I talking about this in a chick clicker game? Hey. Hey, you never know what you're going to get with BizGig, dude. We're here. Back to the game, though. Let's kind of dial back, because this is a video where I want to check out the game. Clearly, I've rambled enough because this is the game. I feel like at this point we would have seen more. We did get a farm upgrade. The next farm upgrade is also 4,000 coins, which is interesting. I feel like, developer, if you ever see this video and you have watched this far, if I could just respectfully give you a couple viewpoints as a player, I would play your game, like, forget everything you know about the game, and then just play your game as a player and like ask yourself if you're actually entertained by it. And I would pace the upgrades to always be giving something new to the player, because this is a pretty long time that I've been just grinding with nothing new. I know you could think of a lot of really cool, unique upgrades, and I feel like you have the visuals down, you have the music down, you have the menu down, you have the upgrades down, the upgrade menus down. I think what we need is gameplay variety now. And I think this game could be really, really good. As of right now, though, it feels a little rudimentary. And I say that with due respect, because there is a lot of really cool things about this game. So please don't take that as like a negative thing. I have certainly played worse games. I can't tell you how many times I boot up a game and I hit record and I'm starting to check out a game, and 5 minutes in I'm like, yeah, I can't even upload this. This is not a good game. And I don't want to put out some negative crap. So this is at least good enough to experience. And I think that if you, I don't know, you have a podcast episode or something you want to listen to, download the game and see if you like the way it controls and stuff. You might like it. Certainly would be worth a wish list just to see the development progress too. Who knows what the developer has plans for. This is the Next Fest demo too, so that's a couple weeks old. Could already be some new stuff in the game that they haven't released, so you never know. Let's go for level 15 and then we can end it there because I don't want to get to level 14 and that's it. But you can see how slow it is now. Like, I would rebalance the pace of the game basically. I would rebalance it. I would add some different variety of upgrades. I think that rebalancing it could be as simple as adding an upgrade that gives your cabbages more XP per cabbage picked up. You know what I mean? Because then you'd level up more. I don't know how much, you know, content you have in the game. Like, I don't know how many farm upgrades you have, but... And just think, like, you could have... I feel like you could come up with so many creative ideas. Like, what if there was different foods that you could spawn in the fields? What if there was, like, a seed spawn that gave you, like, a little bit extra XP? So if you saw a seed spawn, you'd specifically go over there just to add a little variety, you know? In terms of the hatchery... maybe you could create like a upgrade where you maybe get 2 chickens per egg hatch. Like you could do whatever you want, you know? It doesn't have to be this basic. The world's yours. But there's some really, really good foundation here for a nice game. But I think we keep it in the tank for a while. We keep working on it. There's our level 15. The egg went flying everywhere. Let's go deposit our egg here. We got to level 15, though. I mean, I definitely rambled a lot. But I am curious, and maybe you want to play the game and get this far, but I'm curious to how big the farm can get. Right? I do like the huge-ass cluster of chickens, though. Like, pulsating. But yeah, this is Chick Clicker. Check it out if you want. It's pretty basic. I mean, this game might be kind of early in development. Hopefully we keep doing our thing. We keep developing it, adding new things, adding cool upgrades, adding reasons to grind up. I would also make like some of the upgrades cheaper. That's just my idea though. I'm not a game designer. I just look at games real quick. So maybe I don't really know what I'm talking about too. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. And yeah, let me know if you play this game at all and if you like it. And I'll just see you later. I will say it is kind of addicting. I kind of want to keep grabbing the cabbages. It's a vibe. I kind of like just yapping for that long and grabbing cabbages, but I gotta go sometime. I'll see you later. Check out the game. I'll link it. You can check out the demo if you want. I think the demo might be still up. I've had the demo since Next Fest. But if it is up, I'll at least link the Steam page so you could wishlist it if you want. Maybe there'll be a demo later. And hopefully you can check it out. I'll see you later. Bye.